Of Chicago, Illinois. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Chicago Bears. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Okay, ready? Get up. Rambo 80.
A carry here for TreVeyon Henderson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
And the Giants first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Cougar 19. Ready, right?
Henderson running straight ahead. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Let's go now. 70, 60 by 6, 60 by
2nd and 5. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles, knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
2nd and 9 now. He finds his man, complete. That's Lambert. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Let's go. Check, smash. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
He's going to try and take off with it. And he'll get this down inside the 5 and the 4 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper in at 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and
Head the street. Head. Ready.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
first down. 1st and goal, Giants.
Here we go. Hey, check that.
Henderson is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll give it up past the 20 to about the 22. Looking to put a drive together. Play action. Now Williams. That's complete. Luther Burden. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
The Bears at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate. The always tough NFL.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Williams.
That's complete. Rome Odunze. And he will have the Bears first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Looking to throw is Williams. Over the middle is going to find Burden. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Throwing is Williams. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Abdul Carter able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position.
Come on. Set. Viking 18.
They go play action here on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He finds his man, complete. It's Lambert. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion. That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they pick up the 1st down there with a gain of 4.
79
First and
Broncos.
10 at the 33.
Let's go now.
They'll set up to throw. And will find his big tight end over the middle. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready.
That's complete right around the 8. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
I don't care what sport you're playing, everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Henderson will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Able to hold it to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll look to throw here. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown.
Malik Neighbors.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Giants take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And he returns this to the 22. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And still 2nd quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To the air, Williams.
He finds his man, complete. That's long.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
That is caught.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
To throw, Williams.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. He's going to cover him both a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing, maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
They'll run here with Henderson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the one. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
60 vices. Cup 19. Cup 19.
2nd and 1. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. This could very well be 4-down territory, but right now we focus on 3rd and goal from the 1.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best 1st half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
They'll set up a throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Savion Williams.
As the 1st half is winding down.
And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Throw out wide is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
The final shot before break. Williams. And that is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this 2nd half.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play almost perfect 2nd half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
What is up?
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
7 at the 36-yard line.
Red. 70 Lions.
On play action, they'll throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Here's Higgins out on the right side. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To throw, it's Williams.
And this is incomplete.
He could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Williams looking to do it himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
His impatience has to be bumbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And he slings one that's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing again here, Williams. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And it'll be intercepted.
And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
48 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Let's go now. Bronco leading.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. It's a big-time play there for the G-Man. 46 yards.
First down, New York.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. A throw right side caught by Neighbors.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Let's go.
Back to throw again.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll find the open man. That's complete.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Trevion Henderson, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Gay is on for the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Gay now set to kick it off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you're not going to go, they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on.
First and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown.
Malik Neighbors,
his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year.
And the Giants are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're planning to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
The Bears on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 3.
He's got his target. That's complete.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 18.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 47.
Pass caught right side by Loveland.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Giants.
To throw once more, here's Williams.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Over the middle, it's complete. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3, 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after.
And now here is another interception.
And the Giants are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
They'll start on the ground with Henderson.
Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47.
89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll set up to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 60.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
A gain of 15. And the Giants.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
So from the 17 now, here's your 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Once again, it's Henderson.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it is 42-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Set to kick off.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they move the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Here's Williams. Pass complete to Lovely. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. That's laid out deep for Rice.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 4th down, here's Williams. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
He's got room to roam.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. To try here for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
Giants 42, Bears 7.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation. And now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ballgame.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Giants, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they'll fall to 1-2.
And they'll try for a better outcome next week as they head to D.C. to take on the Washington Commanders.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Rated Pre.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen the Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run him to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. Huh, what? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see the got get it, go retrieve it, the short small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Malva pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's $2 smoothie pass. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup.
Actually, yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. While you stunting on the block, you can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world I see it well.
Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?